from Stuck in a Camper. I'm going to make these peanut butter and jelly thumbprint cookies. We're picking the kids up from school to go camping today, so I figured it would be a great after-school snack and a snack for us to have on the car ride to Heart Springs is where we're camping this weekend. So this is from Jamie Dean Cookbook. Awesome. Got to see him last year at Epcot Food and Wine Festival, so that's where this is from. And I'm going to give these a try. In this bowl already, I have half a cup of packed brown sugar and a quarter cup of white sugar. I'm going to add to it a cup of peanut butter, 1 egg. Okay, I've got 15 cookies scooped out onto a Silpat lined baking sheet, and I'm going to flatten them with a fork to make them a little bit more rounded. Next, you want to take your thumb and make an indentation, like a well in the center of them for the thumbprint cookie, but just make sure you don't push all the way through to the Silpat. And each little well you're going to fill with some jam, and recipe called for strawberry. I'm using some raspberry preserves, but that's going to give it the peanut butter and jelly effect. And there you go. That's what they look like with the jelly in. Yes, the recipe calls for the jelly to go in before you bake it, or the jam. I thought after, but so we'll see what happens. And oven's preheated at 350. We're going to put these in. Recipe calls for 12 minutes. I'll let you know if mine varies. All right, with the convection oven, I took these out at 11 minutes, so here's your finished product. Yummy. This one broke in half. I guess I pushed too far with the thumbprint, so I'm going to sample it in a minute after it cools. Hey there, I got Dawson helping me make our cake batter pancakes, and so far we've got the wet ingredients that I'm just going to carry in this container, making sure he didn't get shells in. 3 eggs. Or did I tell you 4?
4.
4 eggs. Sorry. Good thing he was paying attention. 4 eggs, 3 cups of milk. So that's what we've got going so far. And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So.
No broken eggs.
All right, you can pour the milk in with the eggs, please.
All of it?
Yep.
Will it overflow?
Oh, I hope it fits. Perfect.
Yay, we did it. Oh, shoot.
That's okay. Here you go. Alright, then I'm just adding about a teaspoon of vanilla. Just eyeballing it.
Do I need
Alright, get that lid on for me, and we'll mix it up, and there's our wet ingredients for camping. Alright, go ahead and pour that in. We're mixing up the dry ingredients, yes, for our cake batter pancakes. That's just a box of white cake mix. So you're going to pour that in, and then you're going to add to that 2 cups of baking mix, like a Bisquick or pancake mix, anything like that. So really easy. We've got them before with sprinkles. So there's your dry ingredients. Dawson, if you'll mix them together.
Okay.
Again, box of white cake mix, 2 cups of baking mix, and then you're also going to have sprinkles that you can add in at this step. I don't want the colors to bleed since I'm saving this for Saturday morning's breakfast, so I'm just going to add the sprinkles when I'm ready to mix before we griddle them up. So I'll show you that once we're camping this weekend. Okay, we are making the glaze for our cake batter pancakes. This is the last step. 4 ounces of cream cheese, just whipping it up to get soft before we mix it into the frosting. The recipe that I have just calls for white frosting that you can melt, but I like to make all my frosting homemade, and then we're going to make it a cream cheese frosting, just cut some of that sweetness a little. All right, we're adding half a cup of powdered sugar and just gonna blend it up to see if we need more.
No, I get to.
Put it on the low one. Oh,
Too high.
can you pour it in there?
No. Wait, doesn't.
Hold on, Delson. Here you go, baby. Okay. Alright, and you just want to blend it till it comes together like a frosting, and then thin it out with some heavy cream to where it's more like a glaze. So then you can heat it up and pour it over the pancakes when you're ready to serve. Cream cheese and the powdered sugar has come together to where it's nice and smooth. We're just going to drizzle in some heavy cream.